Hey guys, this is G Blue Blues. Today I'm going to be showing you a scam trade glitch that you can avoid if you assume the warp. So basically how I found this was like, my friends were trading with someone, obviously, like freaking everybody that trades is like a scammer or whatever, but not the people that I trade with, because I don't find bootleg people that are like, hey kids, you want some free nuts and bolts? But basically, my friend, he was trading with someone, and there was like a box like somewhere over here. I have this like giant roller coaster or whatever, like hoverboards for your hoverboard, like those boost pads or whatever. But I have these giant things, so obviously, but there was like a box right here or whatever that goes like this. Or it was on top of there, but they were trading, and my friend dropped his gun. And all of a sudden, he just saw his gun go right through the ground. Because there were two people, two of my friends and two of these random people that just wanted to trade. So basically, let me get down here. Alright, so what you're gonna want to do is everybody's home base can be different. So what you're gonna want to do though, like you could build it up there. I just felt more comfortable building it down here. That was the first one, didn't work so well. Basically, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna make a tunnel. Now let me show you something. You could do this if you want to, whatever you want, but if you go down here, eventually you'll die. Like right here, where this archway is, like you'll die. You see? So if you go far enough down there, you'll die. But what some people do though, actually, is they use their hoverboard with boost pads, and they actually push this person out of the map. And Raven, can you shut up while I'm talking? Like he's like, okay, but basically, okay. People use these boost pads. If you have the hoverboard, you can easily do this, but don't scam people. You do it for fun purposes, okay? Now, if you come down here, basically people do this to try to glitch a person on the map. This might take me a couple tries, I'm not sure, or it'll work first try. But basically what happens though is people die at that archway. I didn't die at the archway because I glitched my person past. But if you're gonna do this though, nobody ever says this in the YouTube videos, but you know where that like person is, like right there, you're gonna want to stand right there on the boost pad. So set up exactly what I have. You're gonna go all the way down. It doesn't matter how many boost pads you place, you just have to get to the point where you're gonna die. You can maybe have a test subject like a friend or something like that and see where it is and just keep building out or whatever till he dies. But like, you see how you die at this one, basically you're gonna want to build one more over, and you're gonna want to put it right here, and then you're gonna glitch past it. But basically you're gonna want to stand right here all the way over there. I can't show you because I'm all the way over here and I'm not over there, but you're gonna want to stand right here on the boost pad and then activate it, and it'll work every single time the first try. I used to just activate on like the side and do stuff like that, but it wouldn't work. Now let me show you guys something, okay? This is just like showing you that, look, we're out of the map, okay? We can do whatever we want. This is where it gets interesting. You can actually go under here and be like, hey guys, there's so many clouds down here. But then what you don't realize is, hide your nocturnos, hide your drum rolls, hide your grave diggers. There's a scam glitch on the loose. And basically what I should have done is I should have dropped the gun at the top just to show you guys that you can pick up things, but I will do that and then I will do this again. But basically, so if you're in a box with someone and they're like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah, and you see the person's name under the ground, you could be like, oh, your friend's under the ground, I don't want to do this trade. But then the guy can also be like, the guy can play that card where he's like, oh, my friend isn't under the ground, what are you talking about? And then you're like, yes they are, let me out of the box so I could go see. And then the guy will be like, okay. And then while they're letting you out of the box, you don't even know what's going on. But what can be going on is their friend glitching right back through the ground again and walking around be like, hey, I'm not under the map. Basically what I want to show you though is I'm going to drop a gun right here. Let's see. I'm going to drop my space invader, okay? Oh wow, it's going to invade the whole space. Well, basically, if this person has the gun dropped on, you don't want to try to do this to scam people, because like you can always get in trouble for it and stuff like that. But I mean, don't even do it just because you think you're like so smart and stuff like that, and you're probably gonna get away with it, because eventually karma's probably gonna come smack you in the face. But like I was saying, guys, let's see if this works again. Okay, we're gonna stand right here. We're gonna go like this. Put on our highlight light. Oh, that time it didn't work. We're gonna try that again now though, okay? This time we're gonna back up a little bit more. You might have to stand at the person or the arrow, but last time I think I just got lucky and stood at the person. Let's see. You just have to stand in the right spot when you're doing that, and then it'll work every time. But it's in the middle though. You're doing it on the sides, so it's probably not gonna work. But I'm using a soldier. Like sometimes you can double jump before you hit the ground, but I just use this, and I back up against the wall and I do that. So I'm gonna stand like right here on the person's head. Let's see what happens now. Nope, didn't work. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see.
Nope.
I'm gonna try to do the sideways one if that one's not working. Sometimes the sideways one works. Then again though, there is a little bit of luck involved in this. It worked every single time when I stood right here. I don't know. Yeah. So just stand on the arrow above the person, the arrow above the person. That's above the arrow above the person. Hard to explain, but just do that one. I think that's the one that I stood on the first time. But basically you're gonna go down here. Oh yeah, and look, like this is what's under the clouds. If you guys are curious, it's just a bunch of other clouds. And you guys unfortunately can't glitch under the shield, but there is like another world though outside the shield. Like there's a mine over there. Like when you activate, like I finished all my storm shield missions, so I know you can't go past the shield when you do all them. But there's like a mine and stuff like that, and there's like a bunch of things that you can explore out there. Like if you just have like your friend covering you, and you guys can always restart it and go outside the shield and do stuff like that. There's also stuff to explore in Plankerton as well. That's where I am. I was on the 5th page, I mean, of Plankerton yesterday, and I'm on the 10th page because I was just grinding, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm power 40, I should be in Caney Valley. So basically, what I was going to show you now is, let me see, Space Invader, where are you? Let's see, I think I might have dropped it up by this amplifier. I actually didn't pay attention to what amplifier I dropped it by. Okay, let's see, I think it was amplifier D. We're going to go over. Wait, this is amplifier B. I might have, yeah, I think I dropped it at amplifier B. Wait, did I? Yeah, I think I did. Yep, that's the Space Invader. And what people are gonna do is, obviously you don't want to build like that. But look, I could pick it up right through the ground. And my friend saw his gun go right through the ground. You can also shoot up too, so if like you ever want to scare your friend or whatever, and at their home base while they were AFK or something like that, and you have like edit permissions, you can do this glitch. Like, it's not that hard to do it fast, you just have to know what you're doing. But you could probably, like when they get back, like if they have like their HUD off or whatever, their HUD, imagine if they actually did, you would probably be shooting up like crazy like this. You'd probably just shoot up like crazy like this. But basically I wanted to tell you guys, be aware of this glitch and stuff like that. And we're actually gonna look behind the gate. Because at the beginning of Save the World, if you actually have Save the World or whatever, there's this cutscene or tutorial, I would say, or whatever, where like you go into here and there's like this giant rocket and whatever, like under the ground. What's that sound? But basically, this is like my storm shield right here. I just been screwing around on it. So there's like no active quest for storm shield. If you come down here, you see this gate. Go behind the gate, there's nothing. They've been lying to us, basically. But let's see if I can put my drone. Okay.
Let's go.
Like I just glitched my drone up there. You could probably get another glitch where you could probably go up there, but you can also, let's see if this is something you can break. Let me see if I could find a bush or something where you can, you can also break things from under here and search things as well. Yeah, let me see. Let's go find a bush real quick. And I know I only have like 200 structures left to place. Yeah, I think that's because of my giant roller coaster. And this guy, another way that they can also get out as well, too, is over here. There's also another way to get out. Down here, Sometimes I get confused. Yeah, I actually marked it with a boost pad. You could get out right here. Just go right up against there. Get out. I'll just show you guys the ways to get out. Like, basically wherever there's like those stones or whatever, like those like steps or whatever. That's mainly where you can get out. I know there's another one too. I did label it. I labeled this a long time ago, so I'm actually surprised I remember. Is that it? I think you probably could get out right there. Yeah, you can get out right there. I'll build up right there. Like, you just have to go to the side of it, and you can probably get out. Oh, yeah. I marked this place with the ceiling traps. You can also get out right there, too. If you go. Oh, yeah, that's where I marked. Yeah. That's the place that I marked. So let me show you guys. It's somewhere around here. But basically, leap of faith. Nope. Oh, okay, well that's what's under there. Basically, the shield's just a giant orb. But you should be able to get past it. I think there might have been a barrier block right there. I'm not sure, because when I jumped, it just pushed me back. But basically, there's all those different ways of getting out and stuff like that. So just be aware if someone's like, oh yeah, I want to trade with you or whatever, and like, you don't see their friend even buy you guys, or their friend says they're AFK or whatever, or they're going to use the restroom, and you just see their friend's name moving around or whatever, and then you're like, oh wait, your friend's back or whatever, like, oh, like your friend's kind of close to us or whatever, and then their friend will make some stupid excuse or whatever, like, oh yeah, I just got back, and blah 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 blah. But basically, you don't want to trust people this glitch. Try to not do this on anybody else. It's annoying if it would happen to you, so don't do this to anybody else. And yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys about that. I might make Save the World videos. I remember one time, me and my friends, we did hide and go seek at one of my friends' bases, and I do have that video. But basically, I might make Save the World videos later on. I'm going to be getting Containing Valley soon, like that. And yep. So I guess I'll see you guys later on, and if there are any more glitches, then I will notify you guys. So I might try to do this one more time and just see if I could get out of one of the spots. I think I already did get out. Yeah, I got out the one by the home. So let's go under here. Unfortunately, I'm not wearing my ninja, so I'm not going as fast. But let's go down here. Oh yeah, plus if you go up too high, like right over here or whatever, you will die, because you're back into the border and you die at those clouds. But you won't die if you come up here though, because it's under the map, and you don't die when you're on the map and under the map. You just die when you're in those clouds or whatever around the map. So if I don't want to come up here, I'll try to do the ceiling. That's one of them. Why does that sound so weird when I jump? I mean, there's a lot of like things. I think that's another way to get out right there. I think that's what I marked. Or I was just exploring. Like that. There's nothing right there, but then when you jump up, you see something. Yeah. Let's go like this. Let's see. Okay. So you can walk under here now. And look, right here. Can actually get out right here. It's not gonna let me go back. No. Alright, well I might as well end it right here. I'm gonna jump out. There you go. And the box that they were actually trading at, I remember where it was now, because I remember when my friend was trying to get underground, like right there, because we had no idea what we were doing. The box was actually right here. Metal box, had a bunch of traps on it just to make sure that nobody's gonna edit in and make you feel more safe about stuff. And yep, that's what happens. But just, if you're ever trading with someone, like, basically all traders are just people trying to take your guns and stuff like that. So if you're ever trading with someone, don't feel like you're forced to drop your guns or whatever. And if you really don't feel comfortable, I would just leave, because it's better not getting your guns stolen than you feeling like you have to be forced or whatever, drop your guns when the guy's like, oh, I'm gonna kick you if you don't drop your guns or whatever. Then you know that he's just impatient or whatever. And like, if you get a guy though that's like I mean, well, sometimes it can be patient scammers. If you get a guy though that's just like, oh yeah, dude, like I don't have to do this, like, I'm just trying to like trade with you or whatever for blah blah blah. Like, it's not even like I don't need to scam you. Like, this is blah blah blah. Like, how is this gonna affect me or whatever? Like, if you get a guy almost like that, and like you see that they're actually like, even if you're giving someone a gun or whatever to go to like Twine Peaks or Caney Valley, like it's like, dude, if you give me the gun. Like, if you just see a guy, it's like, dude, if you give me the gun or whatever, like, how is this going to affect me if I just bring you here? But sometimes it can be people that want to be, my new word, bidiots, and they want to do that thing, and they're like, oh, yeah, okay, well, I'm not going to bring you here now. But basically, I just wanted to show you guys that glitch, and hopefully the people that have saved the world that see this video will be more safe now. Let's go. Because this can always happen, but I'll see you guys next time.